Good afternoon. It is July 29th, 2024, and here's what we're looking at past few days. We had this bear move into this trading range, um, and right now within the trading range, we're in this broad bull channel. So really choppy price action. Got to be careful. Let's take a look at the 2600 tick chart. So uh, pretty good volume today again, but mostly sideways. I think the 26. Let's take a look at the 1300 tick chart because there's more bars. So we had this bull move up in the overnight near the top of the range that we've been in past few days. Let's go like that. And we get a break, some sideways stuff, a brief sell-off. I'm guessing that's about 50% correction. Yeah, 50% before it bounces again. And test the high and then big sell-off, which makes sense. And if you're feeling aggressive, I think that's a very reasonable place to go short. We get a couple legs down, channel, break, move to a new low. And then we just kind of go sideways before we bounce. And we get two legs back to the top of the channel. So I think that a lot of people were probably looking at this larger channel, but in the short term, I think this red channel is pretty good to work with. And you can take this reversal. I like this because it's a failed second entry short. It's at that 50% mark. There'll probably be a lot of trap bears in here because of this bear move. So I think that's a decent entry. I also like this micro double bottom and perhaps even this higher low with room to these highs. But at that point, we're on both sides of the EMA, so I think it's a little risky because you're probably in the middle of the trading range that you'd be looking at. I'd probably be looking at this, yeah, so that's a little risky. Something to keep in mind. But it does reverse up strongly, and then we find some resistance. And you could see, that's like a double test right there. Big bearish bar, engulfing bar. So maybe you take that one. Maybe you take the follow through here or here. I kind of like this. And now we're in that channel. And you do get a second entry right here, but with all the, it looks like there's a few legs in there, and that signal bar is no good. I think you should wait. You get this one. This is a second entry. You get a higher high, so not the best setup, but I would consider getting short there. It's at the top of the channel, so you get a double test in here. Only problem with this one is it's kind of in no man's land. So I think if you put it limit order up here, I think that's reasonable, but not on a stop order. You get a second entry, signal bar's no good, and then we bounce. At the midline of the range, you get a very strong move. And then we get some range like price action, breaks out, the breakout fails. We hit this measured move, and then we test the lows of this range, and then we form this spike and channel down. So it's a spike and channel. When it comes back up here, maybe you sell with a limit order, boom. Maybe you sell with a limit order here, comes back down. So there's ways to get in this. And then we find support down here, and it's not really clear what's happening. So I don't think I like any of this. So that's how I saw it today. Hope everyone had a good day. I'll be back tomorrow.